Hey, this is Carter out here at Terry Hendricks Chrysler. I just wanted to get a really in-depth, detailed video for you on this Tundra. I'm gonna go over every inch of the truck. I do always give the disclaimer. If I miss something, I do apologize. I am human, but I try to be as thorough and as slow going as I possibly can. So if I do miss something, very rarely is it ever anything of note. It's usually something very minor, like a stone chip, something of that nature. I do always like to start here on the front. This particular one, we're gonna be with water on it, but it does have a plastic protection layer across the whole front of the hood here. That's why you see a little bit darker tone here in the video. This is a plastic protection for the front of the hood seam. So it's really good to see that on there. I still like to feel across it just to make sure there's no chips in it, nothing pulling back. There's no issues as far as that goes. A little bit of, you can see where the water's been running down in here. You see a little bit of paint, that has a little bit of rust in the paint right there. Nothing major. Headlights look pretty good. Good and clear. Good and clear. This is just a sticker from the previous dealer, whoever bought this from originally. That's just sticker residue. I can get that off there though. Looks like there's a stone chip here in the chrome by the fog light. Going down the driver's side, looks good. A little bit out of alignment right here, but I mean, it's nothing really noteworthy. Stone chip here. They do have touch-up paint in it right there. Looking across the hood though, the hood looks good. I always like to feel up the frame here, just make sure there's nothing that fell on top of it. It looks good. These lines are just from dirt coming down. We're going to get it washed up. We're going to get that ceramic coating put on there, so you are fully protected on the paint. Wheels are covered as well, all the black plastic trim, interior, exterior coverage. I don't know if that's just, I can't hardly feel it. I'll have to let you know on that one. That might be a chip, like a stone chip, but I think it's just something where it's stuck on there. Maybe like an adhesive or something. Now you might notice in the footage where these bottom panels, starting at about right here, across the whole bottom, you're gonna see a little bit of a wavy texture in the paint. That's just because they do put a little bit more coating on the actual base panels at the factory when they paint these. That's why you see that that little waviness to the paint. You won't notice it up towards the top. It's literally just a seam that runs all the way across, just to help with a little bit less corrosion, that kind of stuff. Getting in here, the cab corners, plastic coating here, same as the hood on this little fender. And I always like to look up these as well. Looks good. Looks good, feels good. And if you want any more footage of me slowing down at all, I can. Looks like there might have been a stone chip here with some touch-up paint in it. The touch-up paint looks a lot darker, just because it's really hard to get the right white, believe it or not. But just so you know, there's a stone chip here. that has not had touch-up paint in it, and you're just getting a little bit of corrosion starting just at that chip point. But you get some touch-up paint on that, it'll definitely slow it down. It's not going to go anywhere crazy, but I hope this helps with just understanding that we try to be 100% transparent. We try to provide customers with a good buying experience and a great ownership experience. We try to make sure that the distance customers like yourselves are taken care of, that you have as much confidence as if you were here in person. Normal wear and tear across the plastic top piece of this. Like you can see a little chip down here, nothing major. I'm gonna probably do a second video going over the interior, just so it doesn't take several hours to upload one video. So just keep an eye out. I'll send you a second video of the interior as well. Peeling the wheel well just to make sure nothing rusty or something that catches. We're good. And then I'll go around before I stop the video here. I'll go around and get a close-up of all 4 wheels, just so you're aware of any, if there's any wheel rub, any scrapes, anything. Just feeling for any dents. Feels good. Looks good. That's just a little piece of road tar that'll come off. Just a little dirt. That's a little stone chip right below the front passenger tail light, or headlight rather. Cool. I'm gonna go around all 4 wheels, and that'll wrap up the exterior video. If there's something you'd like me to highlight, come back to, get a little more footage or pictures, I'm always more than happy to do so. We do have a little bit of wear on the wheels, you can see here. I'm gonna feel all these just to make sure I don't miss one. Okay. That's the front driver. Rear driver. And I don't notice anything on the other wheel I looked at, and I don't see anything on this one, but you can always stop the video, zoom in, that kind of stuff, just to make sure I'm not missing something. It's not a ton of water on this side, so cool. Hopefully that helps with the exterior. I'm going to do a video showcasing the interior. Keep an eye out for that. Thanks, Frank.